I want to first ask you your latest interview with Jesse Lee Peterson. How was that experience? And did you learn anything from him?
Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. I think that instead of people calling him an Uncle Tom, they should just call him Uncle Jesse, because that's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of that one uncle that you can't wait to come to the barbecue, because at least he's going to have something to debate and argue about. At least he's not like them other boring ass relatives. Like me, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't really interact with my relatives because most of them are what I call run-of-the-mill African Americans. They believe like African Americans. They think like African Americans. There's no depth there at all. There's no depth. Very, very surface. And so typical African American concerns. And to me, all of that shit is surface. It doesn't do anything for me. Right? And so at least with Jesse Lee Peterson, he likes a debate. He likes to poke and pod. You understand what I'm saying? He wants to really see where people are. Now, he doesn't have the level of education that I have when it comes to history.
Right.
But he is smart enough to know that something is wrong. Not only is something wrong, but something's wrong with African Americans. He's unable to put his finger on it. That's all. And what I tried to do with that experience was to help him do a few things. One, I wanted to help him see the big picture a little clearer. And then two, I wanted to help him see himself in relationship to us and the big picture a little clearer. And from what I understand, from what I was told, I pretty much accomplished that on multiple levels. So I was very grateful for the experience. I didn't care for the fact that they put up the wrong logo when they showed the Nile Valley movement, because that's not my logo. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it came from somebody trying to emulate me. Right. And I'm just like, dude, I have my own logos. Like, just hit me up. So other than that, it was a great experience. It was a wonderful experience. And I hope I get invited to come back. I don't think we had a long enough time to speak. Even on his show, I mentioned to him, black people enslaved white people first. He barely knew what to do with that. You would have think Jesse Lee Peterson, of all people, would have jumped on that. But he didn't. He just said, I believe it, and that was it. It kept moving, right? So it was like, that's what I mean when I say this is the conversation they're not ready to have. You know? Most people are uncomfortable having conversations in which they are unable to really contribute in a meaningful way. And that's understandable. But did I learn anything? I learned not to prejudge people, because I was going into that interview thinking that he was going to be on the attack and just insulting and just da-da-da-da. And he really wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. He was, for the most part, very respectful. Wherever he veered off of being respectful, I just veered him back on gently with a gentle nudge, And the reason why I did that is because as Black people, we are so ready to attack each other that we don't realize that sometimes quite often the attack is not necessary. Or sometimes it's just a slight nudge that somebody needs, a little tug, a little push. That's all. A little inspiration, a little motivation, a little reminder. We don't always have to go for the jugular with each other. We're gentle with everybody else except for with each other. So, but I also know that because we are who we are, we also know how to get under each other's skin. So that makes it a little challenging.